These boys full blown call me mom. Like, not mom, mommy. Basically, I had a boy best friend with Sam. Y'all all know who Sam is. How you a scammer and you ain't got no money? As a man, you around here bashing with me. But it's kind of like, you ain't had $10. I got the messages. He basically said that women are weak. I'm really a victim. If you really want to think about it, like I said, oh, I say his real name. Oh my God. He was just really broke. He's still really broke. He's gonna always be really broke. I hate that for him. Hey you guys, it's ooh, it is not keyarrajeanisee. Hey you guys, it's keyarrajeanisee. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back to my channel if you're recurring. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be talking about experiences that I've went through with these boys, because none of them are men. Men wouldn't do these things that these boys have done to me or said to me listen, a man would never, and these boys did, and that is like, oh my gosh, like when I tell y'all some of the things that men thought were okay, boys thought were okay to say to me out of all people, and then I allowed it every time. Like, I was just so slow. I'm still a little bit slow, but not much. I already got brows on from earlier. I'm gonna wipe them off because like I really want to do like a whole face kind of thing, you know, period. Well, I tell y'all the tea about the tea. We're gonna start off a little light. We're gonna start off a little light, you know. I'm not gonna use none of their real names because they can sue me, and y'all know my bank account do not be banking. It's banking right now because I just got paid yesterday, but other than that I be broker than a joke. I don't know which one I'm gonna do first. I feel like they all equally like bad. Like, yo, this morning when I was doing my eyebrows, I lost my brow pencil. I don't know what I did. Like, I really misplaced it and I don't know what I did with it. Oh my God. I'm gonna just have to order another one. It's cool. I understand. Where's my sharpener? Y'all, we started the video off wrong already. Okay, so basically we're gonna start off with, I don't want to get them no names because it's like it's a decent amount of them, and I don't really want y'all to get confused. I can't use their initials either because it's like 3 J's. Ain't gonna lie to you, it's like 3 of them. Like, I can't use their initials because I think I'm gonna go in order of like what they did and move on to the next person. Some do got more than others, but majority of them got like 1 or 2 things that they did, but some of them got I kind of want to get them nicknames because I feel like I get everybody nicknames. We're gonna name them colors, y'all. We're gonna name them colors. Green. The first one is green, y'all. The first one green. So I used to plot on green. I'm not gonna lie, I plotted on him before I ever messaged him because I was always like watching a story like, I'm going to slide one day when I get the chance. Like, when I get the courage to slide, I'm gonna slide. And I just never had the courage. And then one day I'm just like, bro, like, I'm finna just slide. But we used to go to Harper's together. But back in middle school, he was not all it. But you know, he done had a little glow up. Moral of the story is, I ended up getting the courage and I split on him. And we was cool for a minute. We was talking for a minute or whatever. But this one in particular, well, most of them, he didn't know how to express his feelings. So when I used to be like, how you feel about me? He'd be like, oh, you cool? And things of that nature. I used to be like, well, I used to be like, well, dang. I went on one date. It went so bad. I think I'm gonna do a story time on that video because it went so bad. He ended up blocking me. This one was very cringy. Most of them was cringy, but I think green, his cringe bar was like through the roof. He just liked my story. Like, speaking of him, he just went and he just liked my story. Like, I'm not thinking. I'm gonna blur his username out, but oh my God. He had a very weird fetish of calling women mommy. This boy used to call me mommy. Like, not like ma, like not like mamas. These boys full blown call me mom. Like, not mom, mommy. Like, and it wasn't just like, you know how boys be like, oh, hey ma, did it like the cute little names, like all that. No, this boy is to tell me he want me to put him in my stomach and carry him for 9 months and be his mama. I'm so for real, like, I'm so serious. I can't tell all the tea because my mother watches my channel. I'll spill all the tea at a later date. But that's just one of the things that Green said to me before. He would say all the time. Like, it was like my name Kiara. My name was Mommy to him. I was never Kiara, I swear to God. The last thing that Green did, well, he did a lot of stuff, but I can't say all that like I said. But the last thing that I'm gonna say that he did to me was he was trying to be like a scammer or whatever, and he used to ask me for money to like do his transactions, which was really like, how you a scammer and you ain't got no money? That never stood out to me. That never made no sense to me. But he used to ask me for like money here and there. I'm a very generous person. But if you ask me for money, I have it, I'm gonna send it to you. So stop that though, because people be like, I got scammed one time. I'm gonna do a video on that too. It was basically like, he was sending me $20. I'm like, for what? And he basically like said like, I got scammed. Like, he basically like, he told me what it was. I'm just like, okay, I guess. It was like, if you send it to me, I'll do whatever you want. I'll do this, I'll do that. It's like, oh, so you gonna buy me a bus down? Mind you, in the midst of me saying, is you gonna buy me a bus down, I wasn't thinking, he just asked me for $20. How would he afford a $300 wig? See, I'm telling y'all, I used to be slow. I'm trying to listen. And I just never got that bus down. I knew I was never gonna get it, but like, I would like text him for like 3 weeks straight, like, where's my wig? He would be like, I'm gonna get it. I ain't never seen that bus down. I ain't never gonna see it either. But yeah, that's kind of all Green did for real. I don't think that was scamming me, but I got scammed for real. Now we're gonna move on to, we don't call him Orange. Orange was cool. Like, when I say he was cool, he was so cool. He was younger than me, and I guess I wanted him or whatever. I feel like he was a pretty boy, and to be honest, I didn't think I had a chance because I knew what his type was. His type was light skin with bases. But we ended up getting real cool. I remember when we was first, like, when I first like slid on him, it was like around Thanksgiving. I was trying to flirt, right y'all? I was trying to flirt. I was like, happy Thanksgiving. He said it back. I was like, you should bring me a plate. Why does boy say, oh, your peoples didn't cook? Oh my. I'm trying to flirt. Like, I was just sitting there, like, and I left him on delivery for 2 days. And then I texted him, I was like, I miss his games, because I had to let him think about his actions of what he had said back. Because I was trying to flirt, and you talk about some of your people didn't cook. Now you making it seem like I don't eat at home, and you just made me not even want to talk to you no more, even though I still try to pursue that boy. Anyway, we're not gonna get him a color. We're just gonna say a 19-year-old, because he was 19 years old. So I went to my junior year homecoming football game. You know, the homecoming game would be packed. This boy, he was like watching me the whole night or whatever. I was 16 at the time. You'd never be like, oh, she's 16. Like, why did not put on no primer? Hold on, I'm tweaking. Y'all, my camera on red and I really don't want it to die. Let me have to use my phone. He ended up seeing me. I was with my sister and my cousin. He was calling me. I heard him calling me, but he was ugly. So I heard him calling me, but I just kept walking. My cousins thought me, was like, hey, he calling you. I'm like, oh my God, why would you say something? He was like, you got a boyfriend? I was like, I'm 16. No, that's not what I said. I was like, first of all, how old are you before I ask any questions? He was like, I'm 19. I said, oh, I'm 16. If you want to catch this case, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Like, it's gonna be between us. And it was between us. It was, we didn't mess each other, so not for real. It was like, alright. I did not expect him to be like, okay, cause like, you're 19, sir. My number, and he didn't even wait till I left to text me. He texted me right after I gave him the number. At that same game, he ended up meeting a different boy. He's not gonna be in this video because we didn't even make it. We barely made it on Snapchat. Well, actually, let's put that on the list about why we couldn't even be nothing. I wish I had my old phone because I would show y'all our messages. Like, he would literally text me every day and I would not text back at all. And at that time, I was taking this other boy serious. Well, we was trying to take each other serious. He is in this video a lot. He's gonna be mentioned probably the most. Hey y'all, it's editing me here. So basically the last clip, it had ended up stopped recording and I thought it was still recording, it wasn't still recording. And so basically the boy that I said I had ended up meeting at that game, I had ended up talking about him next. So this next clip is me talking about him. His code name was Florida. I didn't give him a color because he wasn't that significant to give a color. So we just named him Florida. This is backstory. He wasn't from Michigan. He was originally from Florida, but he moved to Michigan because his dad was one of them people where they work and they gotta keep traveling when they work, and his mama wasn't really in his life, so he moved to Michigan for that time being. And the reason why he couldn't pursue me was because it wasn't no telling if he had to get up and pack and go back to Florida or the next state or wherever. So that was one reason why he said he could pursue me. And the second one was because he said he was going to the military after he graduated. We're gonna see what he ended up doing. So yeah. Okay, so I'll basically talk about Florida. Y'all, this boy is so like beautiful, like model type. I don't think he's not gonna even give me his number. Like what? I automatically knew he was not from here because boys from Florida do not look like boys from Michigan. So yeah, it was homecoming. After homecoming, I seen him again at school. I had walked home, but I only walked home to walk with him because he walked home. But we're not gonna talk about that. He basically just like his dad moves around a lot. There's no telling if he's gonna stay in Michigan for how long. He gone now. He left like 2 months after he ended up telling me that. But yeah, I'm like, we could do long distance. He didn't believe in long distance because he tried it before. Well, even if we try to do long distance, I'm going to the military next year because after 12th grade you can enlist to the military. So I'm just like, bro, like, you making up excuses and not mess with me? I understand. Like, but just be for real. Like, just be upfront about it. And he was not upfront about it. We would have looked so cute together. We would have such pretty babies if he would have gave me a chance, but he didn't. Why we had like this like formal that came up or whatever, why I see him with a white girl. I see him with this white girl. My God, y'all, she wasn't even just a regular white girl. She was a white singer. Basically, moral story is he could not commit to me because I wasn't his type. I am a dark girl and I wasn't his type, and I had to understand that the hard way because I seen him with multiple white girls or multiple light-skinned girls, like almost white passing girls. And I never understood why like he would just shut me down so quick until I see him at this formal hooked up on this white girl. And just don't lie, like be straight up. Next on the list. Okay, so the next one is we're gonna call him Red. He was light-skinned and he was always angry. And it was probably his favorite color. I don't know what his favorite color, I don't remember what it was. So Red was the boy that I was supposed to be taking serious around homecoming time. Which around homecoming time is when like we first started talking. So he wasn't like exclusive. We were just trying to see what we could be, if that makes sense. So I was not cheating. I was not doing none of that. I was still single at the end of the day. I cannot tell y'all where I met him at. I'm gonna tell y'all in a video in a story time about him because I'm gonna make one. I met him around in September, like right up until my uncle passed. Red is a year older than me. He was different from a lot of the boys that I talked to. He was older and he had a car and he had like priorities and all this good stuff, but he was just always a little bit angry. Or if he wasn't angry, he had horrible trust issues. His trust issues go neck to neck with Green's cringiness. This is Red trust issue level and this is Green cringy level. Neck to neck, like oh, I swear to God, like oh my God, ugh. Basically, I had a boy best friend with Sam. Y'all all know who Sam is. Sam is in a relationship. I respect him and his girlfriend. Me and Sam was never, will never, is never, can never be none of that ever. And I explained this to Red multiple times. He just kept pushing. Me and Sam tried to be something and we wasn't. You break him up more than I talk about him. I never really brought Sam up to Red unless Red brought him up first. He reminded me multiple times on how he just couldn't trust me and how I was talking to all these boys and how I was just being so sneaky. My thing is, I really think in my head that he wanted Sam because, but anyway, that was his issue. After that, we stopped talking for a minute and then we ended up back trying to talk again. All this in a matter of like 3 months, y'all. We went on like 3 dates. He had ended up texting me and was like, oh, I want to see you. So basically, I'm gonna come to the movies, and I'm not coming to the movies. Basically, he told me that he felt like if me and him was to get together and he knew he couldn't trust me, he would have went, he would have did something, and he would have kept it from me. And I got the messages. That was that, y'all. So we had like officially stopped talking like around New Year's or whatever. A month ago, he texted me out of the blue, like randomly just out of the blue. I was shocked because I thought it was like beefing. Like I thought it was beef because of the situation that we had going on. Cause we was talking, like after that whole like thing happened, after he said he was gonna cheat on me, it's cause he couldn't trust me. I was not talking to him no more. I was not messing with it no more. He was like, I want to see you. I'm like, okay. What do I need to do with the information? Moral was 3 years. He had a whole girlfriend. He wanted to see me and all that. I don't know how long they had been together. Like, okay, you can be somebody in 60 days, do this, do that in the 60 days, all that good stuff. But to trust them, you couldn't trust me because I had a male friend. That was really crazy how you got trust issues, but you out here with a girl. You got trust issues, but you still texting me. But yeah, on to the next person. We'll talk about this one boy. I really don't want to even talk about him, to be honest, because he's blocked. Like out of all of them that I done mentioned, I think he's the only one that's genuinely like blocked and can never talk to me ever again. He did the least stuff, which is mind-boggling to me. But we work together. I blocked him on my phone, but I did not block him from my workspace, which is cool. I understand. We're gonna name him. What should we name him, y'all? We're gonna name him Purple. No. I think his corny meter is way higher than Green's corny meter because the things that he would do, or like the things that he would just say, like you could tell he's never had a girlfriend. He's never been in a real relationship. He's never really had real female contact before or been on the phone with one before. He was really friendly. I just couldn't never get jiggy with that. Hey y'all, editing me here. I'm in the dark. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Let me clear it up. I'm probably gonna be like, you talk about he friendly, but when Red said you was friendly, then it was an issue. Let me tell y'all, Red was delusional. That boy was delusional. He made an issue that wasn't an issue. With Purple, he actually had too many female friends. Like, he never had a girlfriend, but he had all these female friends. Like, it was really weird, and like, I understand why these girls friend zoned him. They're trying to pursue him, and y'all will further understand that in the video. But like, it was occasions where we was at work, and they'd just be blowing his phone down when he was trying to have a conversation with me. But like, and it's like he didn't even try to hide it. Like, he'd like be open about it. Like, oh, I hug my girl best friend if she was here right now, or like it was like stuff thrown in my face about these females he was so cool with. I never did that kind of stuff to Red. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all, that I wasn't friendly, but Purple was friendly. So yeah, I was trying to clear that up. We used to be on the phone. He used to put on music and wine dance to the music while we was on the phone. I used to hang up on him because that was really, it was a disturbing sight to see. Like, it was just so obvious that he's never had female contact before. Like, he's never even really been around a girl for that long. I gave him that benefit. I'm really a victim. If you really want to think about it, like, all these guys, they gave me PTSD. There was no way that I allowed all this. I don't know how we got on the topic of women, but he basically said that women are weak. Men go through more than women, and men have it harder. We're lazy, and they gotta take care of us, provide for us. Basically, just without men, we would just be nothing. I cussed him out so badly. Like, my blood pressure was boiling. Who are you to say anything about a woman? You ain't never been a woman. You're never gonna have to be a woman and go through what we go through. Which I understand men do have problems. I understand that, especially black men in society now. But I'm saying, like, body-wise, internally-wise, our bodies go through more. We have to work 20 times harder. And all his defenses were, it's easy for a girl to get a guy, but it's hard for a guy to get a girl because we're ugly, or we don't have abs, or we're too fat. I said, you compare that to being on your period? And you comparing that to being pregnant? Yeah, he kept going. Yeah, if y'all have periods, but y'all get on our nerves and y'all are annoying when y'all pregnant, and we gotta do our work when y'all pregnant because we gotta get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and go to the store and suffice for your pregnancy cravings. I said, whose fault was it of why we are pregnant? He was delusional, y'all, and I'm like, looking back now, I'm happy that I did not give him a chance, because the way that you have a view on women and for you to try to pursue me,
that's disrespectful.
As a man, you around here bashing women. He said, I done got my heart broke so many times, you will never understand that. I said, oh, I said his real name. Oh my God. All the heartbreak I've been through made me feel this way about women. Well, you should go find you a man, because ain't no woman gonna be with you and you have that kind of mindset. Like, the next morning, I seen this video about FGM. I think that's what it's called. FGM is something that women go through. He told me, actually, this is what he told me. He did. He said he was not wasting his time to be educated. Anyways, next, this last person, we're gonna name him Blue, because it is a specific reason why I saved Blue for him, because he wants to be in the gang, and that's why I'm calling him Blue. I don't care. Red was not affiliated in any gangs. He lived in the trenches, but he did not deal with none of that. That's not why I named him Red. I named Red because he was light-skinned, and when he got mad and when he got irritated and when he talked about them treasure shoes, he turned red. Period. Anyway, y'all, me and Blue were probably the most toxic out of everybody in the world. His intentions at first were really up there when he used to try. I think out of everybody, Blue probably tried the hardest with me. Most definitely, probably. All of them was losers. The whole Rainbow, plus 19-year-old, plus Florida, they were all just losers. When me and Blue started like talking, I had just got out of the 2 relationship that I was in. Around the time that me and my broke up, it was like end of April, beginning of May. I had came on. Blue knew my on days, my off days. He knew how long I lasted. Like, he actually put in effort into the end. Basically, he was broke, and he's still broke to this day. He got me snacks. Like, he got me like a bunch of snacks. Like, he got me all my favorite snacks too. Like, all my favorite snacks. And I devoured them. They were great. Fast forward, when we ended up falling out and not talking no more, I found out that he texted my sister for $10 to go to the store for me and buy me snacks. Now, at first, I thought it was, oh, that's cute. That's so sweet. You went out your way to give me snacks. But it's kind of like, you ain't had $10. Then was not even more mind-boggling. Is like, maybe he had the money and he didn't have it at that time, and he would get the money back. This man is still in my sister to this day, and that was a year ago. And I'm telling you, this boy is so broke. Like, even after he got the job, he didn't have my sister back that money. Yo, that's literally the bare minimum. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for the tricks. Do not fall for the gimmicks. Do not fall for the antics, because they're not true. So he was just really broke. He's still really broke. He's gonna always be really broke. I hate that for him. Hey, y'all. That's all I'm gonna spill today. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the tea. Y'all probably wondering which one is my ex. Ain't none of them my ex, y'all. My ex was not on the level of these dudes' lameness. He did his stuff, but don't correlate to none that these other guys done did. Like, my ex was really cool for her. Like, he was a little slow. He was slow with me. So, like, I can't really, there's not really much I can really, like, put out there without making an hour video. So, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications on so that you don't miss when I post. Period. Without mascara, I feel like a little ball, little bean. Bye.